In a world racing towards silence, one machine still chooses to scream. What happens when the purest form of combustion refuses to fade? Tonight, we uncover the soul behind the most obsessive track weapon ever built, and why its story is far from over. For decades, the GT3 badge has meant one thing: obsession measured in milliseconds. From raw mechanical precision to motorsport-bred engineering, every generation sharpened the idea that a road car could feel alive in your hands. The 990 to GT3 RS arrives not as a replacement, but as a culmination, a machine shaped by endurance racing logic and the relentless pursuit of lap time. Because this car isn't just another performance release. It represents a philosophy that driving, in its purest form, is still worth fighting for. And as regulations tighten and electrification rises, the world watches closely, not just for numbers, but for meaning. And then, the moment arrives, not with nose, but with presence. The 990 to GT3 RS stands under the lights like a purpose-built instrument, every surface shaped by airflow, every line dictated by speed. This isn't just a reveal. It's a declaration that engineering can still feel emotional. You don't just see it, you feel the intent radiating from every carbon fiber contour. The design philosophy is brutally honest. Nothing decorative, everything functional. Massive vents carved through the body, not for style, but to feed the relentless demand for cooling and downforce. Compared to its predecessor, the proportions feel more extreme, almost architectural, as if the car were sculpted by wine itself. Every detail whispers the same message: performance is the new luxury. And standing beside the older generation, you see the evolution clearly: less compromise, more purpose, more clarity. At its core lives a naturally aspirated flat six, a rare heartbeat in an era of forced induction and electrification. It breathes freely, revs relentlessly, and delivers power with a linear honesty that feels almost analog in a digital age. Three innovations define its character: advanced aero management, race-derived cooling architecture, and chassis tuning that borders on surgical precision. Where older performance cars struggled with balance between road comfort and track dominance, this machine rewrites the equation, turning compromise into confidence. The result isn't just speed, it's connection, the sensation that every input matters. Slip into the driver's seat, and the world narrows to intention. The cabin is stripped of distraction yet rich with purpose: Alcantara textures, precise ergonomics, and displays that serve the act of driving, not overwhelm it. Digital interfaces feel like instruments rather than screens, reinforcing the idea that technology here exists to amplify human skill. In the broader performance landscape, the GT3 RS occupies a rare space, not the most luxurious, not the most powerful, but arguably the most intentional. Against turbocharged rivals and hybrid hypercars, it stands as a reminder that engagement still has currency. For collectors, it represents heritage. For drivers, it represents purity. And for the industry, it signals that passion can coexist with progress. Market demand reflects this tension. Scarcity fuels desirability, while its track capability cements credibility. As electrification rises, the 990 to GT3 RS stands as a final peak of naturally aspirated performance, not a relic, but a benchmark. It proves driving is still about emotion as much as engineering. Its legacy isn't speed alone, but the feeling worth preserving as the industry moves forward. If this machine represents the future of performance, what does it mean to you? Share your thoughts below, and join us as we continue exploring the machines that move both roads and emotions. Subscribe to Carsnouva for more cinematic journeys into the heart of automotive innovation.